Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on the Thursday Throw-In. Yes, the Thursday Throw-In. Not your normal scheduled Friday football phone-in, but it's the Thursday Throw-In. A throw-in is part of football, the game soccer. You pick up the ball, you throw it over your head, and it goes into the game. So that starts with TH, and Thursday starts with TH as well. So why not marry the two and call the show on Thursday nights the Thursday Throw-In? I know everyone loves that name very much. What a week. The Premier League has concluded. The Cup finals are kicking off. We had a Europa League last night. We have FA Cup this weekend. Champions League to look forward to. All the German Cup to look forward to. We have joining us this evening for you tonight. We have two of the greatest footballing minds, and a third that's a bit of a fraud. He just joined. We have Bottle. Good evening, Bottle. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
All right, and also joining us, we have Mr. Mordecai. Mordecai, how are you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. And last but not least, well, actually last and certainly least, we have NL BMF, who calls himself Goat Analysis. NL, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else you want to add before we continue?
Are you in the shower now? Because you sound like.
Nah, I got you. Let me fix it up real quick. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, we can't hear NL very well. We have a question from the chat. Do you guys know who Ruby Rose is? Anyone here know who Ruby Rose is? Question from the chat.
I think I do. But this is we're talking about the adult doll.
Oh, she's a porn star?
I think. I'm not too familiar with those.
I should have known Lived was gonna bring that up, but
Yeah, you gotta watch. Hey, I tagged you in the picture, Bottle. I tagged you in the picture.
Let's start off with the image that's on the screen. I'm gonna share it in Discord. Hold on one second. I'm gonna turn my camera because I think it'll screw up my internet. Let's start off with this first image. We're gonna do a little bit of Discord review, guys. Discord review. This is the biggest rating decrease from last year to this year. Okay, we have Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. This is according to WhoScored.com.
You all should be able to hear me fine now.
Now we can hear you beautifully. Then we have Gabriel Jesus, David Raya, Marcus Rashford, rounding out the top four. Thoughts on that, NL?
Of what? So far, what?
I'm sharing this. I'm sharing the screen in Discord.
So it's the decrease of rating based on last year. It's
Yeah,
the top 10 players.
I agree. I totally agree. I think he had the terrible season, and yeah, it deserves to go there for sure. I agree with the range. Deserves to go down.
Interesting one here. We have Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus. That's really interesting to me.
I think the issue is I think the reason why most of these guys dropped off was because last season, right, 2022, 2023, it was a lot of games that was played. Like Arsenal, it was a lot of games. So the fatigue, especially when they didn't have that squad there that they have this season, the fatigue kicked in. So I wasn't surprised when I saw Martinelli, Jesus not performing well. He's what he's. I think they'll be back to their best though by next season. Refresh.
Yeah, I mean, could this be why they didn't win the title?
That's why I'm glad that.
Are these the weak links in the Arsenal team?
I would say
Great comment.
Excluding David Raya because he wasn't on Arsenal last year.
Jesus, yes. In terms of with Jesus, right? Yes, I get you. The guy's a good friend. He can lick up the play. He can hold the ball. He can bring his teammate to play. But as a striker, right? Because that's what they brought him in. Maybe they decided to move him off the wings, but they brought him as a striker, right? As a striker, right? He's not the guy for them. I've said so many times, it's not the guy for them. The chances this guy misses is criminal. You can't be missing.
I wish our Arsenal representative was here. But Bottle, what do you think? Do you feel like Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli could be the weak points in the Arsenal squad?
Oh, Jesus, definitely. I mean, as striker, just not good enough.
Yeah.
Crazy that he's still there playing as striker, but I think he's definitely a good replacement as the backup to side.
I think that's what his new position is going to be soon enough, which isn't too bad actually. They do need a replacement. He's played way too many games, but they need a striker. And Jesus is not that guy.
Whatever you just did to your mic, it sounds much better. Just saying. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, who are they going to replace Jesus with, Mordecai? Would you let him have Darwin?
No.
Whoa, you wouldn't let him have Darwin?
I think. I mean, I was saying bottle this, like Darwin is so close from being one of the greatest strikers of all time.
Oh, give me a break, bro.
Drop the crack.
Okay.
Yeah, get up.
No. I understand. I understand that I sound like a lunatic, right? I'm just literally talking about the amount of chances that he finds himself in places to score all these goals. I think I just saw a stat. It was like 38 chances, missed chances. If he scores half of those plus what he did score, the guy's on like 30 goals.
Yeah, the thing
it's a big chances, not just chances.
Yeah,
but that's
chances.
now I'm
like okay. So let's look at Robin van Persie prior to turning 27.
Mm-hmm.
He was not a great striker.
Wasn't he like a winger kind of?
And then he found his one year just clicked for him. I think Drogba was a little bit like this too. Suarez had that 1 year, yeah. But like, there's sometimes players just need to find whatever it is. Like, it's probably might even be confidence. But I think you just stick with Darwin at least for 1 more year. If by the end of this year or by the end of next season he doesn't have 20 goals, he's not going to be the guy, and then we can all move on. But I think you at least stick with them at least 1 more year.
Do you want Onslaught, the slaughterhouse, to sign Santi Jimenez?
Oh yeah, it brings up Santi Jimenez.
That's your boy. Hey, it probably moved Darwin to the wing and bring Santi.
Darwin is good on the wing though. He
the thing with
he's probably better on the wing, to be honest.
The thing with Darwin is what I call he doesn't have what ego of a striker, right? In terms of, yes, he gets into good positions, right? But what I mean by ego, he doesn't have the that ruthlessness. Just put the ball, like just make the defenders, or the opposition team, just make them feel weak or look bad. Because if he had that mentality, that ego to just be ruthless, I agree, he'd probably be one of the best players in the world in terms of scoring goals. But you look at Haaland, right, and look at Darwin Núñez. They both get into promising positions, right? But you can see the difference between how Haaland is able to just bury chances easily versus Núñez. Núñez struggles sometimes. I think the thing with Núñez is this, right? He has an idea of what he wants to do, right? He has an idea of what he wants to do in terms of scoring a goal, right? The thing is, he overcomplicates stuff and trying. Okay, that might not work. Let me try this. He's just basically tricking himself. Then once the chance is gone, he's gone. So I just think mentally wise, they just need to get him right. I think training session, as Rooney said, just keep making those finishing training session every week. You get him mentally prepared every week, and I think he will get there. The guy is, he's not the best of players, but I agree about like the guy, like him getting to those positions are not just because he's shit. Obviously, he knows where the goals are. Like understands where to be to score goals. He just needs to get that right.
Speaking of other Latino people, we have Julian Lopetegui has been appointed West Ham manager. Isn't he Latino?
No, he's
Spanish.
He's Spanish, no?
Isn't that Latin?
I think that's Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, well, whatever. Lopetegui.
Never mind. Just let's move on.
This is a bananas. Huh?
This guy's a fraud, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
Why?
He's not good. In my opinion, not a good enough manager. I think the way he finds a way to scam himself and get good jobs is actually good. I don't think it's good enough.
Didn't he?
I don't think it's going to improve West Ham or get West Ham what they want, what they think they should be.
Didn't he? Didn't he? I thought didn't he bounce on Wolves? Like he just left?
Yeah, the start of the season, right?
Yeah, he left because
you guys remember the story?
Yeah, because there was a disagreement with signings with Wolves. I think he wanted some plays and Wolves were not giving him.
That sounds realistic.
That was literally the beginning of the season. I remember that our first game was against Wolves, and it was the other guy that became that coach that literally basically like a couple of days.
Okay, he was there for 9 months. Lopetegui's departure came after public complaints by the Spaniard regarding Wolves' summer transfer policy, and then left in August 2023 following what were described at the time as, quote, differences of opinion on certain issues, although it was also said the split between the parties was an amicable one. Okay. So I think...
he's the Wolves.
So he must have assurances on signings then, I assume, right? If he's going to do it again. Or...
Has to.
Or do you think he just he's seeing what Emery's doing, he's seeing what Arteta's doing, he's seeing what Pep's doing, he's like, I want a piece of that? Areola?
It's a little different because it's West Ham, and they're about to lose out on 100 mil players, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I just think he's.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll keep going through I'm going through your guys' Discord links. If you guys have specific links, send it into the phone in chat room, and I can pick them up.
You can click I spoil about the news about your boy.
No. Okay, we'll get there. All right, let's see. What do we have here? This is from Bottle this morning. What do we have? Khalidun Al-Mubarak, Ferran Soriano, Chiqui Begiristain have assured Pep Guardiola that Man City will be cleared of the 115 Premier League charges against the club over alleged breaches of financial regulations, according to the Times. Yeah, we should talk about this once and then move on. What do you think?
I think my reaction was basically the clip I posted. You absolutely the piss of this great sports. The fact it's about being a RICO charge is crazy. Like I'm like this is a RICO case. Like guys, if you know a RICO case, you know what a RICO case is like. 115 charges. I've never. This might be the. You can't get a charge 115 times, and you're gonna get scot-free. No charge. You're gonna beat every single charges. Like that to me is so. I've seen guys like that they get charged with 20 charges, 30 charges, and they probably beat some of them, and they get charged with 2 or 3. It makes sense. But these guys are literally getting cleared out of the 115 charges. That to me just shows that this league is done. the fact that we said there was they said the government gonna get involved. I was like, I've been saying for a while, they're gonna bust case. Like they're getting scot free from this. They're
Okay.
getting scot free.
What do you think they should, Mordecai? What do you think they should do?
Oh, city or
Just
the FA?
The FA.
Well, if I don't know if you read the news earlier today, maybe I should have posted this, but quietly the independent regulator was removed from the voting legislation, so they're not gonna.
What?
At least for now, the independent regulator is out of the picture. Obviously, we needed an independent regulator to figure this out, or else the government and the FA would be able to sort this out for city.
How about this?
So it seems like go for it.
Until the trial's over, you put an asterisk on everything.
I think the asterisk is gonna be. I think it's gonna be there no matter what happens. No.
No, if they're cleared, there's nothing. They should have nothing.
Well, it depends how they're cleared, right? If we get
No,
like,
I mean,
you know.
Oh, you mean if they have some but not all of them?
No, I mean like the UEFA charges, right? So they were guilty, but
Yeah, they were guilty of that.
You could see the link that I posted in the
Phone in shit.
Friday
Right.
phone in for the independent regulator. But yeah, like I'm sure the city ownership knows, like based on their talks that they had in the embassy, that was reported earlier. They know that the UK government is not gonna put their feet into this, because I guess their contracts with the armed forces are worth more than the integrity of the league. So, I mean, at that point, I don't know, like it's just really, yeah. I don't know. I honestly I thought the independent regulator was the one that was going to do this, because then they have their own power to like enforce the rules, so that they're not subject to the FA, and they don't get pressure from the UK government in that sense, that they could just say, oh, national security, blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. So at least at this point, until that's sorted, I don't. I'm never gonna let it go. I don't know. Some people might, but I'm not gonna let it go.
All right, I'm going to summarize that article in 3 sentences. The introduction of an independent football regulator has been delayed due to the Prime Minister calling a general election for July 4th, making it impossible to pass the football governance bill in the current parliament. I don't know what the football governance bill is. While Labour has pledged support for the bill, its reintroduction and priority under a new government will remain uncertain, causing mixed reactions among Premier League clubs. The bill aimed to address systematic issues in football with external intervention, but its future now depends on the post-election government's actions. Oh, this is the independent regulator, right? The football governance bill?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This was supposed to take care of the Newcastle, all that stuff.
Okay.
I must say, I don't think it's really surprising. I always kind of thought, like, all this time, like, they've been charged before, they've gone away with it. Now, when it was reported 115 charges, like, you know what, give you a slight hope of maybe something will come out of this. And then as time went on, you kind of thought to yourself, it's like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
I wonder though what rabbit they'll pull out of the hat for this one. Like, there has to be like some sort of like excuse, right? Like the UEFA thing was like, oh, the time that it took for this case to, we were time barred, so we can't go through with these charges. Like, there's no time restriction in the UK, so like they have to have some sort of reason as to why they're gonna sweep it under the rug. I've heard people say fines or maybe like some sort of penalty, but there has to be like some sort of like reasoning, right?
Yeah, I mean, the punishment is what will be interesting.
Especially after what's happened to Everton and Who was the other club? Forest?
You know what? For once, I agree with lived in Spain, guys. I agree with lived in Spain. I think, like I said, let's talk about this once and move on to other festivities. Okay. Next up, we have Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Some information about Lucas Paqueta's situation. It's unlikely that any sentence will be issued before the Copa America, so he's cleared to play on that. The accusations against Paqueta are different and more serious than those of Tony. The FA says the Brazilian Tony and Tonali. The FA says that the Brazilian influenced the sport betting market on the field. If convicted, the minimum suspension against Paqueta is 6 months. Would only cover English football. So I don't know. I like Paqueta because he dances. Have you guys seen him dance?
No.
Oh my God, you guys are missing out. No, I like the guy, but I think I've been, propagandied.
He's a good player.
No, he's a good player. He was linked to City. He was gonna move last summer, right?
I've seen
But
some
yeah.
of the clips.
Said he knew something about him then.
I don't know what you guys think about all the allegations, because we know there have been videos that came out of him supposedly intentionally getting yellows. I've seen
Yeah,
some of them,
that's what it was.
and at least to me, in my opinion, they kind of just look like hard tackles. I don't know.
I gotta find his dance.
I don't see them as, I would say, intentionally looking for the yellow, more like just, what's it called? Fucking tactical fouls, if anything.
We'll watch it after. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah. I mean, that's small news. By the way, we're just gonna keep going Premier League centric here. I just like Iran likes it. We have Kieran McKenna's representative have met with Omar Berrada, Jason Wilcox last week to talk about the possibility of taking over at Old Trafford. NL, what are your thoughts on this happening?
I can see why. I think McKenna is one of the promising, up-and-coming young managers in terms of those guys with the Artetas, the Sharbies. I think he's upcoming. I think there's a potential in there with McKenna too. I think it's very red, and even Mourinho was one of the guys. Mourinho was the one that firstly, saw, him and brought him to the staff when he was coaching the other 18s for United. I think he won the Prem too during that time. So I can see why Ineos are gonna going for him, because it makes sense. He understands the Prem. He's worked with United before. He's good with young players. All the stuff Ineos want the head coach to be, it takes everything. Now the question is it too soon from you going from a championship team to go manage a big club like United? Right? Is it a big, is it too soon? That's my only concern. Where, like, it can, obviously it might work out, it might not work out. For the next time, it might not work in terms of, okay, maybe it's too early.
This would be the Arteta equivalent, kind of.
Yeah, maybe it's too early for managing a big club.
I think that's better than Arteta.
Well, I mean, just in the sense that that's true. He's spent 2 seasons with Ipswich.
Man brought back-to-back promotions with Ipswich. I mean, it was pretty. I understand you don't really pay attention to the championship that much, but it was pretty impressive for Ipswich. I mean, that squad. If he leaves Ipswich, they're damn near guaranteed the relegators. I'm telling you right now.
In terms of how you call it? In terms of getting back-to-back promotion is an impressive achievement. But my thing with him is that, okay, you're young. Imagine a big club now in terms of the media, everything becomes more pressure, more stuff like that. But now I'm thinking, okay, you've been under Jose Mourinho, you've been under Ole, you understand. You were basically the second Ryan man, the assistant manager. You basically understand how it is, and you kind of see it from yourself. So you should be able to, from the mistakes they made during those times, you probably say, okay, I won't make the same mistake. So yeah, I've already said it was between him and Poch, in my opinion.
Okay, hold on. Okay, real quick in chat, Ron says, I feel like it's going to be De Zerbi. DiMarzio broke a story earlier this week and usually only deals with Italian stuff. Also, no way De Zerbi leaves Brighton without the job already lined up. Yeah, so De Zerbi left and someone paid a club paid his release clause. There's Chelsea, there's United, there's Milan. I heard a lot of people talking about Milan possibly.
Yeah, I think it's Milan too, probably. I don't want to
No,
I don't want to
okay, see, I'm still Ten Hag in.
Good.
I'm still Ten Hag in.
We know you are. We know.
And the reason is there's really no other good options out there.
Hold on, before we get started on this. NL.
What?
In your opinion, do you think that all the news coming out today that it's done, regardless if he wins or loses?
Yes. I said it from the
It's
day
fake news. Sorry.
I said from the day the Ineos stepped into this football club, right? See, the one thing about all these journalists, right? What they're doing right now is basically Ineos or the team. They have not leaked out who they've signed. They've agreed with a manager, but they haven't leaked it out. So everybody right now is basically doing, I think it's gonna be Karen McKenna, right? Some yesterday said, I think that said that the next United manager is gonna be a guy that worked at Spurs. And people were thinking, could it be Poch? Could it be McKenna because he worked as he was an academy coach there. So I think it's done. I think from the get go, the news that came out today that they spoke with him last week, right? If I also confirm, with Muppeteers and stuff like that too. It's also dropping hints. If they spoke to him last week and that's true, I'm sorry. If you're trying to keep a manager, right? If you're trying to keep a manager, say I'm backing this manager, right? You're not going out. You're not your CEO and your technical director are not going out to go speak to his rubbish. No, it makes no sense. So I think it's done. I think after the FA Cup, either win or lose, they're moving on with their own guys.
It reminds me of West Brom already when they sacked the manager just after they lost to Leeds in the playoffs. And now reportedly they're going for Will Still.
Yeah, they won't sack.
I remember him.
The thing is, with the history of how toxic it could get with United, right? They just be, okay, let's play out. Wait till the FA Cup final. Wait till give after the FA Cup loss or win, whatever the case is. Give you a week or a couple of days, and boom, and that's what we want to announce. It's the same way. We put Pochettino right with Chelsea. We're not saying the same thing. Where we're backing him, we want to keep him, this and that. But Egbali came in with stats and said, God knows what they're doing. He came with stuff and said, going after Poch, and they sacked him, or they left with mutual consent, whatever it's called. So I think it's not all Ten Hag's fault, but I think it's done. I think it's done. It's done.
I mean, listen, we don't have any better options out there. Who's a better option? Who?
Tuchel.
Conte's a better option.
Tuchel's not a better option.
Tuchel's a better
Yes,
option.
he is.
No.
He's better than Ten Hag, yes.
He's better than Ten Hag. What do you mean he's not a better option?
For the squad, here's the thing. You guys aren't thinking about the whole picture.
Yeah, but you got to build the squad. Obviously, this squad is literally made for
building the squad begins now with Ineos. This is Ineos' first summer. This is Ineos' first summer.
What makes me angry with this Ten Hag situation more? My boy Onana, right? You see, a story broke out today, right? That my boy Onana didn't get signed to United last summer or whatever the transfer window.
Of course.
Let my point. Because they broke out the story that the reason why Onana wasn't signed was because Onana's agency, right, and Ten Hag's agency have beef.
Okay, dude. I don't want to hear about this WWE drama. Okay.
No,
I don't.
this is,
It's the Ten Hag tribe going against the Onana tribe. I don't know. You know, like.
This is not WWE. This is not. This is not WWE stuff. This guy makes sense because I'm like.
But no, but you're hearing it through sources and this and that. It's like, I mean, they're in a fight. They hate each other. I mean, like what?
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. To get signed. Hold on. There's a reason why, guys. I don't want to take this back to this. There's a reason why half of the players that got signed has been from his agency. This is a fact. This is not me making stories up.
Okay, dude.
Half of the players he's signed has been from his agency.
How many players are in the agency?
Anthony.
No. I'm talking like in general. How many players are in the agency?
I don't know, but the ones he signed, is what I know for. Like the Anthony's agency.
No. Højlund changed to his agency after he was identified.
My last year's in the agency.
No. So Højlund doesn't count. It's not like before they were, before the negotiations. When the negotiations were about to begin with Højlund, then he joined.
Did he sign with the agency? Yes or no? Yes, he did.
I will say.
No, he did, but it wasn't like a preconceived thing where, oh, this guy's in my agency, let's scout him and bring him to United.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
So many times you see players change agents when they want to move. You see it all the time.
Yes, you got. Hold on. Yes, you got scout, right? That I'm not saying he didn't get scout, but I'm saying
when he was scouted, he was not in the same agency.
Yeah, for him to get signed, you have to sign with the agency to get the deal done. Okay,
sure, I mean, sure. I don't know the details on that, and neither do you.
That's how most of them do it. Like,
sometimes when players want, like, they'll get a better agent if they think they deserve a lot of money, etc. Stuff like that. Like.
But
Harry Kane needed a better agent.
Did Harry Kane change agents before his move?
I don't know. He should have.
If that's the case, right? What's his name? If that's the case, because what they said after what that journal, because the guy that told us the story, right? Reports about Belgian players, right? Obviously, he knows this guy's agents, right? And he said the only way I can see Onana coming to United is once Ten is gone and the agency is gone. Now, if that's the case, it's between Onana or Ten Hag staying for. Somebody needs to get sacrificed.
Okay. Bro, this isn't a rage in a cage match, or what's it called? Cage match? Hell in the Cell. This isn't Hell in the Cell between Onana and Ten Hag, bro. Relax, okay? They're not doing that.
He might get that. I might drag him dead myself.
Wow.
That would be pretty epic if he could make that happen.
Right, it might be putting Ten Hag in the cell. Bro, the first thing I'm taking is that I'm just bashing right in his head. Boom. But nah, unfortunately though, serious though, I think I've always said I see your point in terms of backing, do this, blah blah blah. I get it. I just said he came in at the wrong time. The right place.
I don't think he came in at the wrong time, man.
Hold on. Imagine this.
I don't think he would come in at this. I think. What have we learned? What have we learned about managers, like good top managers, right? We always talk about Pep, right? He walked into a situation where he can win, right?
Hold on.
No, hold on. So what I'm saying is, I think when Ten Hag negotiated a move to United, I think he knew at that time that the club was a percentage of the club was going to be sold eventually.
That's fine. I'm saying that. Imagine this, right? This is my advice. Imagine probably prefer this. Him coming in. Let's say it's coming in this summer, right? You have your CEO, you have your scout, you have your sporting director, technical director, right?
I think Ten Hag knew all of this was on the horizon.
Because the Glazers, right? Them sound the club, right? Only a few guys knew that they were about to sell the club. Because yes, obviously we knew the owners of the club, but they were still kind of stuck in it for a couple of while till they knew, okay, we have to sell now, and they sold.
Okay, no, they delayed the sale for quite a while.
Yeah, no, they delayed the sale because they were thinking they could get a better.
Yeah, they're trying to make money.
Yeah, which is smart, but I still think if Ten Hag had come in this summer with the structure in place, he would have cooked. But
no, see, that's the thing. See, that is the issue that I have with people talking about Ten Hag, is that if he was available now, he would be a top candidate, right?
Yeah.
And
Not after this season, though.
No, okay. That's a catch-22. Like, we can't really we can't really go into that. I'm saying the guy has, our squad is so young now, right? Ten Hag is, he's good with youth, obviously. Like, don't screw it up. I think let him fight for his job this coming season.
Again?
Right?
You're gonna give this man another 200 million?
No. The 200 million is Ineos's plan. Ten Hag can adjust his tactics to fit what Ineos wants to do. Ten Hag is a coach. I think you guys still think managers are managers from Sir Alex Ferguson's time. You do. Yeah, you do.
No.
No.
The first 2 years.
No. That is not.
Was not around in 2 years. 2 years ago.
Well, that's my point. There was no structure at the club. NL just got finished saying, if we had the structure and then Ten Hag came in, blah blah blah, all these hypotheticals. Well, but that's my point. There was no structure at the club, okay? And Ten Hag came in and he started changing the culture at the club, right? That's what's basically happening. And he's playing.
Not really.
He's not changed the culture of the club.
Of course he has.
It's still as you have a player playing in the Champions League final not for your team because he had a falling out with your manager.
That's fine.
That's not changing the culture of the club. The club is literally in the same spot it was before.
No. Okay, no. The club is not in the same spot as it was before. It'll be in the same spot as it was before if we fire Ten Hag.
No,
that can't.
Yes,
that's not true.
That's a fact. If you let the players win, and now this is the only compromise I'll make on this. If Rashford leaves the club and Ten Hag both leave, that could be a sign for because there's no other player there's no the Sancho, Rashford, Pogba, Lingard. They're all the same characters at the club. They are. I said characters. Like, I'm talking about culture here. Forget about the quality. Our quality's low. We're building.
Hold on, guys. This is why this argument is so dumb, right? They say, "Oh, you let the players leave, brother." They're not letting no players leave. Rashford himself, right? Look at how Ten Hag speaks about him. One of the most, obviously he's done some stupid shit and done some stupid mistakes under Ten Hag's reign. But you see how Ten Hag is praising for, apologizing, getting himself right, and be disciplined, and taking the consequences of his mistakes. This is not. If this was, I understand if this was back during Mourinho's time, Pogba's time, but no, like you can't use the players that would know. No place is win. No place is not. You can't say, "Oh, they're making the players win." Now that argument.
No, listen. You have to. You honestly, this is where we are at as a club, and I have no shame saying this now because Arsenal have done so well. We are trying to change the culture like Arsenal did.
Do
you understand?
Can I just say, you see how there's no Casemiro on that list?
Yeah. All right, yeah. No, I think Rashford could leave it on.
Hold on. This argument about
okay, man. Okay, I gotta get through to people here. Go ahead,
guys. Ten Hag's project, like people say Ten Hag, because what Carl Champ likes to use is Ten Hag's project is like Arteta,
No. That's not what I'm saying.
you said trying to reset the culture, like I said that with Arsenal, right?
What did Ten Hag change? You tell me what Ten Hag did to change the culture when he came to the club.
No, in my opinion, he brought.
No, talk about the changes he did to the culture.
Yeah. In my opinion, I would.
He got rid of his best players and then bought flops.
No, so before he came in, we got rid of 10 players or something, right? Before he even came in, right? But I'm talking about what did he implement? What kind of things did he implement at the club? I don't think enough people know about this.
I would say.
I don't think NL knows. I don't think you know your own club.
No, I would say he implemented more discipline to the football. Like he brought back discipline and outwork to the football club. Because during preseason, right? Because I was there. You know, there were so many things we were doing different, especially during training session. You mess it up. You're doing push-ups.
No. Okay.
Stuff like that. He was bringing stuff back that probably wasn't there during the
No. It's that's the thing. It's not about football. It's not related to football. It's related to the culture and the conduct of the players around, and not only the players, the connection to the youth teams, the connection to the staff. They literally changed the layout, and they're in the process of changing training grounds to make a better footballing environment. Right?
Yeah.
No. This isn't about doing something wrong. I'm saying these are the things he's trying to change, right? And these are the things he said. You are not. If you have an issue, you are not to go to social media. You're not to go to, because we had a lot of leakers, right? I have a theory that it was Rashford. That's just my personal theory, but there were a lot of leaks coming out of the dressing room. He's trying to. That's a cultural issue. That's not about football.
Hold on, guys. The thing about leaks is this, right? People say leaks, this. Like the thing, you as much as you want to stop it, right? I think it's during when it got bad, during when it got, especially during our bad times, it got worse with the leaks, right? You can't stop the leaks because. For people try to use the players, right, as you know, the players are leaking. I don't think it's the players. I've been saying you guys have been getting scammed for a long time. It's the agency. If an agent is seeing that players, right, especially some of that players that are getting benched or not starting games, right, it's gonna, obviously it's gonna ask this player, what's the stuff going to the dressing room, and that agency goes out to the media and go leaks it. I don't think it's the play. I don't see in the scenario the way of Rashford. Although I don't see in the scenario a way of Rashford saying texting on the legs or somewhere.
I'm not, dude. I'm not. This isn't an opinion. This is what I'm talking about. What has Ten Hag done at United?
He's done something. I'll give.
And I understand on the pitch you can't see it. I don't think any of the Manchester United players have shipped it in like they did to the previous managers. Like they all are still playing hard. It seems like they're playing for the badge.
They didn't previous the badge under Ole.
In previous, no, at the end
that
they
come back after PSG. That run of being undefeated for like
no. Towards the end of Ole's reign. There was a different type of the players were in disarray. Like it was way more like that's what I'm saying. Watching the team, I don't think they are. I think we have a core of young players. We have like old Casemiro, Eriksen, Evans, Maguire was rumored to be shipped before. Rashford's getting a little, it's about time for him to move on. Like there's a bit of a senior guard that's going to be there, but we have we had the most academy minutes this season, right? Ten Hag is known. That's one of his things at Ajax was bringing through the youth. Like there's a lot of things that I understand on the pitch. We're the 8th place team in the league. I'm completely fine with that. Like that's not an issue to me. We're acting like we need to be title challengers. And that's the thing that fans like NL don't understand is you can get a Mourinho. You can get a Mourinho. very emotional,
I
get the
would-
most out of your players, and challenge for a couple of seasons, and then he leaves, and then you're back to square one again.
I would agree with you if you guys were playing good football, but you guys are not.
We are playing
guys
good
are-
football.
guys
As
are
our players
playing
are coming back, we're playing
guys are
better
playing
and better
terrible.
football.
You guys are playing terrible.
Listen,
No, let me respond to
you
that,
guys are
Bottle. Hold on,
playing-
Bottle. Let me
No, I
respond.
wanted to say
You
to
can't.
Nobody
You can't.
agrees with you, by the way.
you
Nobody
can't-
agrees with you.
I don't care if anybody
But
agrees with
you
me. You guys are all
speak-
idiots.
Because it's
You guys are
not
all
true.
idiots. Those people are all
Nobody
idiots.
agrees with you.
No,
Everybody.
no. Mordecai. You kept saying we have no play style. Mordecai, you kept saying we have no play style. And then what did I do? I found a video of explaining exactly what our play style is, and now you don't say that anymore.
No, it's
Thank
not a
you.
valid
Thank
play
you.
style.
Thank you. No, you say
Not a valid
everybody
play
thinks
style.
you don't have a play
You
style.
need
That's
to
what
say-
that's literally what
Nobody
you were
does
saying.
that.
You were
No, you
literally
need
to
saying
say something all
nobody
the
thinks
time.
you have a play style. Ask anybody. Everyone thinks you don't have a play
Exactly.
style. No, and
Nobody
we do.
does.
And so
Why
look,
do
you can
think
say
headlines
that.
come out? Why do you
You-
think
you-
headlines come out? Is Ten Hag gaslighting United fans? And you're
Headlights come
literally
out.
the
What are you
picture of
talking
that.
about? What are you
The
talking about?
headline that I
Headlights.
showed you- The headline that I showed you.
Headlights?
podcast
I don't know what
is
you're talking about.
Ten Hag
Headlights.
gaslighting. Do you know what a headline is?
Headline. All right, I thought you said
You know what a
headlight.
headline is?
No, listen, you're just pulling up little articles from fucking Liverpool land. I don't want to hear it.
ESPN
No.
is Liverpool land. Okay, bravo. You're literally.
They're selling papers. They're selling
you're
papers.
So delusion, bro.
Dude,
You're so
it's
delusion.
not delusion. It's all right. Go ahead, Bottle.
You at one point was saying that you were the most entertaining team to watch, and
We
would
were.
say, I agree, but I would say it's not a.
We were a
good
shit
thing for you
show.
guys. Listen. I also say Leeds United were one of the most entertaining teams to watch because every game was almost like 5 goals guaranteed. That's
Okay.
not good for you. For the neutral fan, it's amazing. Everyone loves to watch those type of games. For United fans, that's dreadful because you guys were literally like, what was it, 7 goals against Wolves? Like, come on,
Okay.
that's horrendous.
No, listen.
You not see that?
See, again. You're talking about football on the pitch. I understand. All you guys can't see big pictures. You guys are stuck in little picture land, mini picture land. Okay, I understand. I get it. I'm asking you to take a step back, right? Look at Manchester United from the span of the last decade. Right? Something that I have a very intimate experience with. And tell me that if we delete another manager after 2 years, how will anything change?
No one is. Hold on. See, this is idea. You think we're saying?
You think we should be? You think we changed the manager? We're back in the title race. Oh yeah.
Guys.
Oh
At
yeah.
least make top 4, maybe.
No bullshit. No
Should be.
bullshit.
Right? No one is saying.
Are you really thinking Villa should be making top 4?
62 injuries. You tell me who's qualifying for top 4. Ancelotti couldn't do it. Pep definitely couldn't do it. Pep would retire. Pep would fake cancer. Pep would fake cancer and retire.
They still got European football. So what does that say?
What?
Chelsea also had a lot of injuries, and they at least got European football.
Yeah, they turned it. They hit form at the end of the season. That's true.
Okay, and United.
And by the way, I have never been critical of Chelsea. Go back to the tapes. I have never been critical of what Chelsea have done.
They were bad.
No, hey, you guys were talking tons of shit about him. Don't lie. Don't act like you weren't. No, but that's the point. You guys, I understand. You guys are looking very short term. I understand. You guys look very short term. Just like they were playing bad. They were bad. Everything's bad, right? I understand. That's how you guys think. I'm saying step back. Look at all the signings they've made. People were trying to tell me, oh, these signings are horrible. They don't know what they're doing. Bowley's going crazy. Blah 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 blah. They got a solid squad. And I've been saying that since the beginning, but all of you guys started talking shit about that.
No. Don't try to.
So I'm not going to get lectured about. Oh, look at Chelsea now. Look at Chelsea now.
No. This idea.
Yeah, but you don't even know what you're talking about.
No, you don't know what you're talking about because you forget what you say about Chelsea.
Listen, we all said stuff about Chelsea because they were playing bad. No one says everyone they were playing bad. We said bad stuff about Chelsea. There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't
No,
know what
but
you're
what?
trying to,
No,
make up, of course.
No, but you guys were speaking like it's over for them, that it's done, blah blah blah. You know, and I was saying,
Who said it was over for them? Please.
I did.
NL said it,
People
Mordecai
told
said
them.
it, Banana. I think
what did
Banana
I
just
say?
doesn't like Chelsea. You didn't like you're not a fan of Chelsea. You don't like what they're doing. You think it was well, yeah, because you had biases with fucking Caicedo.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? In Chelsea,
Hey, what's up, Culture?
Disappointing.
am I wrong with Chelsea? Chelsea in the space
Hope
of
you're well,
2
hope you're well.
years on the football, I've sacked 4 managers. What? I'm literally, you proving me right. They've literally sacked 4 managers
No,
in the space
okay,
of 2 years.
yeah,
Sacked 4 managers. Am I lying?
but that is culture's. That is Chelsea's.
No.
Sorry, culture. That is Chelsea's culture. That's what they do. They don't have men.
This culture about United, about Ten Hag is done. He's done fantastic for United.
By
I'm
the
not
way,
saying-
I
I'm not
do
saying-
think firing Pochettino is not the best move. I do think that's a little funky.
Ten Hag has done some good stuff for United, right? This is just what you're thinking is you say, oh, we're not looking at the long term, brother. I'm not. Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth, sorry, Sir David and Jason. Those are the guys that are gonna make the.
They can't. We don't even have Dan Ashworth on board yet. Like, why are we gonna fire Ten Hag? Like, what do we do? What are we thinking here, guys?
Ineos is fucking up
Let the
already.
structure get in place.
No, you think Dan Ashworth is not working right now? You think it's not working? You think it's not sending? No, you
What?
Fake
Hold on. What'd you say about Garnacho? What is
I
this?
said
Are you
no,
creating a
Dan
conspiracy?
Oh my God, Cart.
Are you deaf? I said Dan Ashworth is literally working right now.
Oh, Dan Ashworth. You know, it's
He
like.
got in trouble for working, to be honest.
Let's not get into that.
Wow.
There's a bunch of technical stuff. Like, if you really want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Ineos is as bad as the Glazers are.
No, he's arguing that he was sacked before or something. I don't know.
He was a big. The stuff with Dan Ashworth is this, right? You think Dan Ashworth right now?
You're just a doomer, Mordecai. You're just a doomer. You know it. Okay, you're trolling. I get it.
I'm sorry,
I
I
get
was
it.
watching.
Go on.
I'm sorry, I was watching Mark Goldbridge, and he was.
I don't
shitting on
watch
Ineos.
Mark Goldbridge. I don't know what the fuck Mark
guys are
Goldbridge is
bums.
saying.
It's
I don't
like
know what the
Tom-
hell he's saying.
You guys have the same take, so
Yeah, they have the same.
I
I was gonna ask.
I don't. Well, I don't know what he's saying. I haven't looked at any of his tweets.
They think they know more than Omar Barada and Joseph. Like those guys, like that's what my Gobi thinks he knows. Like, brother, if Omar Barada, right, who's worked on the sea, right, one of the best run football club for the last couple of years, right, and he's saying, you know what, I think getting up this manager, bring this guy is the right fit. What am I to argue? Like, why am I going to argue with that? The guy's obviously is living through experience and knows what he's doing. He's seen it all. He's seen what success is. Why should I? You can't be telling him that, oh, Omar Barada, you're not looking at the long term, right? You keep turning long term with the strong sword, blah blah blah. Brother, he knows what he's doing.
See, okay, before Pep Guardiola, this is what I'm saying. You guys like to idolize Pep Guardiola. Before Pep Guardiola came to City, what conditions were at City?
What condition? What do you mean what condition?
Chiki Begiristain was there.
Yeah.
And he started getting the squad together while they had other managers.
Yeah.
You can't compare City with United. It's a little
No,
different now.
guys. You can compare because they're both football clubs, okay?
No.
Okay, actually, if you want to compare it, then how about how they got rid of
and they
Pellegrini?
got those semis.
You know when they got rid of Pellegrini?
Multiple people are talking. I
They
can't
got a
hear.
manager?
Yeah,
Bottle, your mic is all weird again, man. Can you fix it
Why do
somehow?
you not keep? If that was the case, right?
It's not inaudible, but it's like really difficult to hear. You know what I mean?
You can't compare Pep. You can't compare the same thing with United because with United, right? What they're doing is that we're gonna get our head coach that we think is gonna lead this project to success, and we
What?
are gonna build the squad. That's what they're doing. I've told you this.
No. Hold on. Why are you saying we're gonna get a head coach and then we're gonna build the squad? Why are you saying that?
head coach is
No, why are you saying this? Did they say that? The only thing I've heard that Jim Ratcliffe said, and I said this a couple weeks ago, was if you look at the past decade at Manchester United, the manager has not been the issue at the club.
Sir Jenkins,
vote of confidence. Yeah.
No. This has now forget it's Ten Hag. Forget who it is. Forget who the guy at. All right, dude, you're just gonna troll. Forget who the guy in the manager position at Manchester United is. The Ineos has come in. Sir Jim has the wherewithal. Thank God. Jesus, pray to Jesus and Allah and whoever. He has the wherewithal to know that the manager position at Manchester United is not the cause of the issues of repeated underperforming. So hold on, Anna. Let me fucking finish my goddamn sentence.
Bro, hurry up.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta take my fucking time because you guys are yapping the whole time.
Oh my
God. All right. Sorry. All right. Sorry. I apologize. But do you understand what I'm saying? The manager position is not the issue. We have just got a CEO. The club was just sold. The sporting direction is not under the Glazers anymore. Do you guys understand that these are changes that take time to bear fruit?
Let me ask you a question. Then why is Sir Jim CEO and technical director speaking with a new manager's representation?
Say that one more time. Why is Sir Jim is not the CEO?
Oh, why? I said Sir Jim CEO, which is Omar Barada. That's the CEO. That's of the club he runs, and his technical director. Why are they speaking to a new manager? If that's the
why are they what? Why are they what?
Why are they speaking to a new manager?
Maybe they're looking down the road. Maybe they're looking.
No, if that's the case, right, of where the manager's not the problem, like you said, Sir Jim said the manager's not been the problem for the last 10 years.
Okay, so now we're commenting on stories again. That we're going back to NL. Oh, I forgot you're the Twitter analysis.
This guy. So everything that comes from these journalists are just they don't they're not reliable. They're just sharing shit. According to Carl Trump, most of these journalists are not reliable. The David Ornstein, the Times, they're not reliable. They just chat shit. They just put false information out there for United. Ten Hag is not the issue, right? It's not the issue. I've said so many times. Yes, he's made mistakes. Yes, he's done some good stuff, but it's not the issue. It's not the total problem of what United has been going through for the last couple of years. I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying. I totally agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, I've never seen a new owner, right, coming to a football club that is going to change the whole thing, change the whole structure, right, and not change and bring in his own manager. Like I've never seen.
No,
one.
Okay, but no, okay, I hear you. But did you hear what he specifically said about the issues at Manchester United?
The last 10 years, right? Good managers have been in this football club, but it's not their fault because there was no structure in backing them and stuff like that. Some scenarios, some players that they gave big wages to, that's not the manager's fault. I agree. I totally agree. But what I'm saying is, what they've basically shown us when they've stepped into this building was, we changed everything. They changed the structure, the medical staff. They changed a lot of shit. They've been changing stuff since they got here. They haven't changed the fact that the staffs for United, right? The club is not going to pay for the FA Cup tickets. They have to go by themselves and pay for it now. So Ineos have been changing a lot of stuff. So with the manager stuff, I'm like, okay, so Ten Hag, it's not your fault, but what Ineos are basically saying is, thank you for your service, but we're bringing our own guys we can trust, our own guys, that we think is gonna do a better job than you. That's what they're basically saying. They believe if they're trying to get a new manager, they're basically saying this.
When that happens, what you're saying makes sense, but you're just commenting on stories and things you see on the internet right now.
My prediction has been it happens, right? If I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to admit. I'm like, as I already said, you keep him, You sack him. What decision Indians are gonna make, I'm backing it because there's structure now. I can trust this new Indian structure to go say, you know what, they're making the right football decision for our football club. If they want to,
hey, NL, you don't think it's a bad thing that your new ownership is talking to managers 2 days before final?
Another story. More stories. I love that. You guys should write storybooks for kids. Fiction. Historical fiction.
Hey, Cart, were all the Arne Slot stories lies then?
Let me respond to the question.
You guys were Xabi Alonso a couple days ago, and then a couple months ago, and then you were Ruben Amorim a couple days ago, and then it was Arne Slot. Yes.
I mean, wasn't it true that Ruben Amorim was talking to clubs? I mean, didn't he get in trouble for talking to clubs?
Yeah, he went to West Ham. Let me respond to Mordecai's question, right?
Let's live in reality.
Hold on. The thing with Ineos is this, right? Speaking to a manager before, brother, I guarantee you, if they're gonna pick a new manager, right? They were not doing it this week. They were doing it a couple of while ago. Then what Ineos is, one thing we've noticed about Ineos is these guys, they like to walk in silence, silent mode. The Omar Barada stuff, no one knew a damn thing till like David Armstrong dropped the news. Even guys that work at the football club, right, didn't know a thing. The staff didn't know a thing till they saw it on social media. The sporting director, the national thing. So if they're gonna choose what the journalists are doing is that they know that they're making the prediction that they believe that they're gonna get rid of Ten Hag. So now the replacement is where they don't know for sure, guarantee 100% sure who the replacement is. Most are saying Poch, most are saying McKenna, some are saying Thomas Tuchel. So, yeah, it's confusing, but you need to know what they're doing. They're not gonna pull out, put the name out there till everything is done and they're ready for it. They just make all the journalists are just gonna guess.
All right. Okay. Then let's get to the real situation here. Okay. What is the punishment if Ten Hag gets fired for me?
Oh, there's no.
But I want something if Ten Hag is the manager for preseason.
For preseason, when does the first game of preseason start?
Like July 1st or something.
Yeah.
We all got some Indian food.
Wasani, what's up? Okay, if Ten Hag stays, you all have to get Indian food.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, that's not a bad thing, though. That's not a bad thing.
No, you have to get Indian food. You have to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you have to post it in the food channel.
I could do like Chinese food or something. I'll put an Indian.
By the way, no. What did you just say?
I can always do Chinese food.
No. You have to do Indian food. Like, what are we talking about?
It has to be Indian food. Yeah, it has to be Indian.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. How about Dutch food? What is Dutch food?
I don't
know. Cheese and milk.
Oh.
Cheese and milk.
That doesn't sound good.
Cheese and milk. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds good, but.
That sounds like normal food.
I mean, that's. I think I saw it like online. I think it's kind of like the reason why they are really like tall.
It's called herring.
Herring
or Hollandaise
chicken and waffles
meat.
Was invented in Holland, apparently. I
like
have to shave my head and my beard to look like Ten Hag if he gets fired. If he gets fired. Well, that's two things then. Well, no, that's two things.
Arrows come to an end. It says you have to buy a shirt that says arrows come to an end.
I like that. I'll wear that shirt. I like that idea. No, the other thing I was going to say is the other bet is Tony Cruz. If he gets grouped in the Euros, I have to get the Tony Cruz haircut.
That's definitely happening.
That's not going to happen. But by the way,
yeah.
I would expect if he doesn't get grouped, Mayo has to do something. Because he was saying he's going to get grouped. Mayo
said he was going to get grouped.
I'm
saying they're going out early. I think they're going out early, but I don't think they're going to get grouped.
I think they get out of the
They're
group.
not getting group with
Unless they get France or something in the round of 16, they're not getting out early.
All right, let's
Yeah,
talk about
I-
Tony Cruz, guys.
Yeah, you can switch the picture to Tony Cruz now.
Let me find. Yeah, that's enough
That way you
United
can
talk.
see your future. We'll know everything on Monday. At
Well,
least it's quick.
Actually, you know, Tony Cruz might end up at United. Don't you think?
Jesus
No.
Christ.
No.
He already said he's retiring. He doesn't want to go to a
This
small
is
club.
in 2014.
And see, that would be the perfect. See, that would be the perfect pre-Ineos move, right? Go for
Art-
Tony Cruz.
Cart, did
Yeah,
you
man,
just
he's
see?
gonna-
Did you see Cultured's answer to the Ten Hag question?
I haven't seen it. Let me see it.
It's in chat. Just scroll up a little.
Not gonna
bit.
lie, I'm kind of surprised why Van Gaal never went for Tony Cruz, like never did the follow up after Moyes got sacked.
Don't know. It's hard to tell. He has had a lot of injuries. That's true, guys. He's had a shit ton of injuries too. I mean, you guys literally are not
Injuries
thinking. No, but
Injuries
come on.
don't affect play style. Injuries don't affect
What?
play style.
No,
Injuries
of
don't
course
affect
they
play
do. You- Are you,
No, they
did
do
you
not.
just
They do
guys?
not.
Oh my guys, please.
Did injuries
guys,
affect
listen.
Tottenham's play style? Did injuries
Guys, listen.
affect Tottenham's play style?
Listen. Did you guys just hear what Mordecai just fucking said, or
Yes.
just said? No, not you.
I said
I get what
injuries.
he's saying.
No, hold on. Hold the phone. Bottle. Do you think injuries affect the play style in the
Of a whole
first
club.
season
Of a whole club.
that you are?
Second
Please,
season.
please be quiet. Please be quiet, Mordecai.
season.
Please,
It's not your
please
first
be,
season.
please be quiet, Mordecai. I'm sorry.
Second
Please.
season. I just wanna make that
You've
clear.
made you've made your
Second season.
you've made your erroneous statement. Just hold on a sec.
It's not erroneous.
You've made your statement.
Go
I
for it.
would
Go,
say-
go.
Okay. I would say that has a lot of factors that will really depend on it. Because it really depends on the player and how big that player is to a squad. For example, if Rodri gets, when he was injured with City, you could see it really affected them.
I
But not the
completely
play style.
agree.
But
I
not the play style.
completely agree.
I
They
will
still played
say
City.
they still did the same play style, but it will affect results usually. But
Yeah,
you can't
it'll
solely
definitely
put
affect
the
results.
blame on just having injuries. You gotta like have a backup plan. And if a manager can't have a backup plan, then that's
20
usually the part of a manager.
24 different back four pairings.
Let me
setups.
let me come into this right. Okay, I understand injuries has been
Man, we're still back to United again, man. Okay, go ahead.
Let me
Did you not put it back?
No, you asked me if I saw what Cultured saw, so we're going back to it. We're going line by line.
Let me land this
I thought
point.
we were moving on to Tony Cruz, and y'all go right back to United.
Well, give me a picture of Tony Cruz, Bottle, the one you look at night. Send the picture. Send me a picture that you look at night of Tony Cruz, Bottle, if you know what I mean.
Let
Let's
me land
see.
this
I don't know.
point.
Go look
All
up
right,
a shirtless
and
picture.
All
now-
right, NL, go ahead,
NL.
NL. Sorry.
So the thing is, yes, we've had injuries. We've had key injuries. Yeah, couple of players out. I get that. And the style. I understand that.
Why are you minimizing the number of injuries we had? Why are you acting like it's not a big deal? Why are you saying, "Oh, we had a couple key, a couple injuries"? No, we had 62 injuries, 63
No,
injuries,
You're not the only
64
team that's had
injuries.
injuries. You're not the
NL,
only team.
stop acting like we just had a couple injuries. All right, go ahead.
No, it's just 43. I don't know where 62 came from.
No, it's 62. It's 64 actually. It's 64.
I get it depends on what you're counting as an injury, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
injury.
absences,
just count-
uncontrollable absences.
Sicknesses that happened a lot this year for some reason.
Sickness also happened.
wonder
Or
why.
maybe we're taking a page out of Liverpool's
Especially
book, and
Rashford.
everyone's going to be on inhalers next season.
Especially Rashford.
No,
All right,
Yeah,
go
let's
ahead.
not bring that up. Let's not bring that up.
NL, go ahead. NL, go ahead. Sorry.
So we've had injuries this season. I understand we've had injuries, right? And some of our style. The issue is this is where it becomes tricky with Ten Hag is that we yes we've had injuries, but literally we've gone outplayed by almost every team we faced this season.
True.
Even when with the with the fact that
I agree.
The guys that came back, the guys that the Sanders, the Luke Shaws, the Varane,
Luke Shaw?
the Casemiro. Yeah, when they came back to the team,
Remember
we
he was
still-
rushed?
let's not try to lie right now, because even though we finished 8th, right? There's a stat that our expected finish was supposed to be 14th, because this is going to be this. You also the story about Ekbali coming to push and talking about.
No, we were talking about how injuries affect the play style of a brand new play style to a team.
Yeah. So you've gone
Reel it in.
outplayed. Oh yeah, you've gone outplayed by every team United have faced, injuries.
Okay.
Or without injuries or not.
No. What do you mean without injuries? We were fine.
No,
we were
weren't.
performing well. Yes, we were. We had a couple games in January where we played very well.
No, what
We
game?
played.
What game? What game? What game?
There was like 4 games where Shaw was fit.
Hold on. There are 4 games that even with the players that they came back, we know that the Varane, the Casemiro, the Sandro Martinez, we still got outplayed. We lost or we drew.
Listen,
am I making this up?
Those were that means there was 4 games of experience in a new play style. Do you understand? That's it. If we had a slightly more consistent build-up with ball-playing center backs, which are massively important to this new play style, right? Ten Hag is on record talking about how I'm not going to change the style because of injuries, because then we're starting all over again for all the players when we start the new play style when we have our players. So even because we had our play style, we didn't have the players to play the play style, we still played the play style. And you're acting like that. You're acting like that's like some delinquent move by Ten Hag. But hold on. But the truth is, if you're trying to instill a play style, you can't just like only train it when you have your full team fit. You have to train it as a squad. Do you understand? Now, and then when you're trying to do that, if you have 63 injuries, you're not going to get the results you want. That's just a fact.
Why did Tottenham play their play style the whole time?
What do you mean? They did play their play style the whole time.
Yeah, and they had injuries.
Yeah, they had injuries. I don't think they had as much as us.
Almost as much. I saw that chart. They were not far behind. They had maybe
their play style didn't really. Well, shit happens, man. Like I'm saying.
Come on now, and this is his first year. This is not his second year.
It's different play styles. It's different play styles.
Oh my god, bro!
What do you mean? Were they the same play style?
Does it not show the skill of a manager when he can adapt to,
No, that's the thing. You keep adapting and you create nothing. If you're always adapting, you stand on nothing. If you're always listen, this should be a good. Let's collectively come up with a good quote here. If you're constantly mixing the cement, you'll never create a foundation. Huh? How about that?
That's what makes
NL. Post that on Twitter. See how it does.
I'm not posting that. That one makes Ancelotti great, by the way, in terms of and that's part of the reason why they probably say, Ten Hag, we're gonna let you go, because they're like, okay, they're not looking at style of play. Like, guys, that's everybody thinks just style of play, tactics. No.
But you understand that there's no direction at the club for style of play. They just let managers come in and say, all right, play your football. Like Mourinho did that. We hated it. Don't act like you loved it.
Style of play. This is the thing about. They're not only looking for style of play or tactics, right? What they're looking
who is?
I'm talking about Ineos, right?
Okay.
What they're looking for is also man management. Can you adapt? Stuff. Those things are so. Those things are so key.
What did we just get done talking about adapting? When you're instilling a new play style at a club, you're not going to just be like, oh, it didn't work. By the way, he did this in the first season. We had 2 shit performances, and then he switched it. He adapted. He
No,
adapted
hold on.
last season. He proved that he can adapt if you really, if that, oh my God, this is what's driving me crazy. How long do you want him to just be an adaptive manager for without instilling the play style?
This is the issue.
So
with
what's the point of having?
Hold on, this is the issue.
I can't understand what you
This is the
said,
issue, right?
Bottle. You're mumbling
This is the
or
issue with
something.
you, right? When we say adapting, right? When I say a match, can you adapt? Not only saying, okay, adapt, right, but change your style and start playing 6 at the back or 5. No one is saying that. When Pep came into this league, right? Pep came into this league.
He can't.
Right?
Oh, now you're
Hold on.
comparing Pep. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean,
hold on.
you just keep bringing up. You keep bringing up. I don't.
Okay,
Bad takes.
Jurgen
Let's just
Klopp-
call it bad
hold on.
takes.
Okay, Jurgen Klopp, my fault. They don't like the Pep.
Hit on
Pep,
that.
you
That's
know,
not what we're talking about. That's a false. That's
Okay.
a false.
Adapting, when I say adapting as a manager is this. I'm not.
Wow.
Nobody say that. Nobody say that when they say a manager needs to adapt. I'm not saying okay, change your style. No.
I dare you
can
to
have
bring
the
up
same
Pep
style.
again. I dare you to bring up Pep again.
You can have the same style, but but you can be done you can be done a different way. It can be done a different approach. They're not saying change. When people say adapt, must change your style. No. For example, right? Power of
guys-
Jurgen Klopp adapting to his style was basically. I don't use Jurgen Klopp. It's not fair, but I'm gonna have to use.
Yeah, well, he changed from ultra gegenpress to a slightly more defensive.
Recently.
Hold on, look at what's your
Not in the beginning.
His
Lin-
2019 team wasn't the same as his 2021 team.
I remember Lindos did a video with Sky Sport, right? Lindos did a video with Sky Sport. When I
Who?
talk about Pep Lindos.
Oh, Pep
Jurgen Klopp.
Linders. Okay.
Yeah.
He did a video with Sky Sport, and that video he was explaining that.
Oh,
once
that's
they
all.
lost- Oh no! He said when they lost Firmino, right? He said once they lost Firmino, right? They lost Firmino, and they always add 4 players in the midfield because Firmino was a first line drops deep. They lost Firmino. Darwin Núñez could not do it. Gakpo could not do it. Luis Diaz could not do it. What did they do? He adapted and said, you know what, Trent, you go into the midfield, boom, 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 right? And see how see how
It's funny. It's funny because everything you're saying is in favor of what Ten Hag has done. He's adapting the play style. He's adapting the play style to fit our best players, which on paper are Rashford and Bruno. You understand that, NL?
Yeah, but
Your lover, he is doing it for your lover. The man you love, NL, he is doing it for him.
No, it's not. You right.
We are playing a highly transitional game to take advantage of the player that is Marcus Rashford.
No.
Yes.
So, well, then why doesn't he
And
start
that's
him off?
and listen, and that's
No,
also
so he doesn't
United's that's also United's DNA, right? He mentions that as well. He's playing a play style that is exciting football, attacking football, and that's what Manchester United DNA is. And I don't think any Manchester United fan can argue with that.
The exciting football that he's playing right is getting him kicked out.
No. Right now, because of the injuries and the situation we have, he is. Listen, you guys really don't get it, man. You guys really don't get
You
it.
say injuries, but he's had his 100 mil winger available all season.
Now, I knew you were gonna bring that up. I knew you. I knew you guys were gonna bring that up. I'm on record saying that is the only questionable call by Ten Hag, which is
Mason
Mason
Mount.
the faith. Mason Mount's been injured, guys. Like, what are you?
What?
What are you talking about?
He's played
Okay,
19 games.
the face he made against Crystal Palace was wild. I hate him for that, and he's gone down in my estimation because of that. But it also tells you the mentality of players at Man United, right? It is kind of it's been the Hollywood club. It's been the Hollywood club, and it's been all about money, right? Someone in chat was saying, "Hey, when money gives, then it's a problem." One of the first things Ineos has said: football comes first. Football first, and then everything else follows.
And then the manager's gonna get kicked out. So I don't know
Well, listen. The manager might get kicked out, but listen. It's a mistake. It's a mistake if we do that, because that is not how you're going to advance Manchester United. Definitely in the short term, you're not going to advance them.
You don't know that.
No, I feel like from you just use some experience, guys. Look at Manchester United in the last 10 years. Has anything about we might do a little blip and then dead again. Like in 2 years, we'll be having this exact conversation if we change the manager. Now I get it. New owners, maybe because of new owners, maybe because of new owners, we don't know that. But I still think there is work to be done with Ten Hag. I say give him next season. If shit goes south early, bring in McKenna. Right? That's how it's going to go. The people like NL and Twitter and everyone's going to be like, get him out, Ten Hag out, blah blah blah. And then midway through this coming season, then you fire him and then bring in someone else. Like that's the only way I would want Ten Hag to leave, because at this point you guys are just out of control, looking for blood.
So you want to wait till Ten Hag fails again next season?
No.
Just to bring in another manager.
No, I'm saying give him the opportunity with a fit squad to play his football. Give him the opportunity and give him some fucking defensive midfielders. Give him some defensive midfielders. Give him like some ball playing center backs. Get rid of goddamn Rashford. Get rid of Rashford. Get him out of here. Get him out.
How much money do you want to give him then? How much?
Whatever we can afford. I don't care. You give him now but see, that's where Ineos comes into the situation. Bottle, right? That's where Ineos
How much money does he need to succeed?
It doesn't. Well, like I said, he needs some center backs. We need a striker. We need defensive midfield. We need some. We need a little bit of ball playing power in the midfield as well.
Okay,
we're gonna need a backup center back.
Okay, that's like 10 now. How much money
okay,
are you gonna give him?
I want him to have $100 billion.
Oh, congrats!
Okay, what's your response? I don't know what you're getting at with this money part. No, hold on. Let Bottle speak. Yeah, 100 billion. 100 billion.
You saying he needs like 10 players.
I want him to spend 100 billion this summer. What else? What's the follow up?
Well, okay, then I get 100 billion for him to succeed. I mean, that's pretty bad for a manager. So,
if that's how much the players cost to get it right, that's what you do.
No, so I don't know why I would waste
forget about this. Like, as long as it's the right players, as long as it's not coming down to literally, this isn't like Sir Alex Ferguson's time where he knows all the players, who's going to come into the squad, who's going to leave the squad, he's negotiating, he's calling parents, etc. He's not. This isn't that. We don't live in that land. Ineos has to have structure, and they have to buy the players. Pep isn't buying Haaland, okay? Pep isn't buying Haaland. Pep isn't buying Bernardo Silva. Pep isn't buying Rodri. It's the structure that's in place before Pep got there. Got Pep a starter squad, a good, solid starter squad. Ten Hag has not had that opportunity.
Yeah, but then again, Ten Hag wouldn't have done what Pep did with City.
What did you say?
Ten Hag wouldn't have done what Pep did with City.
Well, that's a whole nother question. Because I think a lot of managers could. I think a lot of managers could have won with this City squad. To what extent, I don't know.
They could have won, but Ten Hag isn't one of them. I'll say that.
All right. Well, okay. You can say that. That's fine. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's it. But I think I've made my point clear, and I think it's pretty watertight. What's not watertight about it? Oh, because he didn't change his whole play style because he got a couple injuries?
I thought we were done with this conversation like 20 minutes ago.
Well, okay. Bottle, you've been cooked. You can sit out. Mordecai, you have anything else to say?
What do you mean?
All right, you've been cooked too. NL, anything else to say? I'm just cooking all you guys. Wait, I forgot my tongs. I forgot my tongs. I forgot my tongs. NL, you better say something, and it better not be some WWE storyline. Here we go. Go.
all I gotta say is, hopefully we don't get touched this Saturday.
Oh, you're
Thank you.
definitely
Yeah, that's what. This is what I'm talking about. And now, focus on the task at hand. That's stopping this evil empire that is Manchester City. They've cast a dirty shadow over the country, over the footballing landscape.
Hey, Tenaga
They've desecrated the sport I grew up on. Okay. All right. I cooked you too, NL. Sonny, anything to say? I don't need to cook Sonny. We've been allies.
Cruz, so they're meant to be talking about him. Like,
all right, yeah. Well, you're supposed to send me a picture of Cruz.
just choose fucking any picture. Jesus.
Hold on. Sonny, go ahead, Sonny.
I have nothing to say, man. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Are you Ten Hag in, Sonny, or what?
Huh?
You Ten Hag in, or what?
I don't know. Like, half of me.
He's your manager. Are you following him?
Let him. Don't bully him. Don't bully him, Mordecai. Stop. Hey, chill out. Let him speak. Don't. See, no. This is what Mordecai is doing. He's trying to create a narrative, just like all the stupid articles he reads.
Okay. Get the fuck done with this conversation. Jesus.
I would follow Jurgen Klopp to the gates of hell. Are you following?
Are you gonna change this goddamn channel to be United Fan Channel?
Relax. There you go. There's your boyfriend on the screen. There you go.
Oh my God. Is this what we went for?
No,
Man,
let Sonny finish his statement.
Yeah, say it, Sonny.
Half
Say
of
what
me
you
is
said.
saying, like, give him like one more year, but more like sometimes as time went on, I'm like, man, I need this manager out, like, because looking at his signings and then how they performed on the pitch, man, I'm like, no, I can't really trust this manager. And especially what pisses me off the most is his his after game press conferences.
Yeah,
It pisses me off. I'm like, yo, this man needs to get the hell out of here, man.
He's a
Like,
visionary.
you cannot be serious.
He's
You
a
cannot be
visionary.
serious.
I'm not saying he's like the greatest manager of all time, but he's not thinking short term like you guys are. Yeah, you guys see a guy play bad in a game and you guys say he's horrible. I get it. He's not going to come out and say that. Here's the thing. You're talking about Ten Hag signings. That's my point. It's not about Ten Hag signing. It's about the club signings. This idea that the manager has to be the one who runs everything, and you guys are obviously falling for it, right? You guys think everything is the man. You guys think everything at Manchester United that's going wrong is because of the manager. I get it. That's how sheep think. Okay, that's how sheep think. I'm serious.
Was Ineos around when Ten Hag started?
What?
I've known from the past
Was
that not
Ineos
every
around
signing has.
when Ten Hag started?
Only one signing has been poor from Ten Hag. One signing has been poor, and that's Anthony.
Yeah,
The rest
that's poor.
have been fine. The rest have been fine.
Some people will argue Onana, but I don't really want to blame Onana.
No.
I mean, I would say I don't really want to blame him because
I'm
when a
bad,
team is
like Anthony, like fucking 20
No,
signings.
there was one. Anthony. That's it. The rest, Amrabat is alone.
I mean, Mason Mount.
Eriksson was free.
60 million. Like we've wasted
Casemiro
money. Could have just
was
got him for free.
he was there as a stopgap, 100%.
Okay, Hoyland.
Hoyland is a good youngster, I think. I think he's good. He had a very good season.
Goals plus a 70 mil striker.
15 goals
Garnacho's
first season.
no fraud watch, by the way. But
He was 70 mil. What are you talking
we'll
about?
get
15
there
mil?
later.
See, you have some obsession with money, Bottle, right? You have an obsession with
I'm
money,
saying
so
his price.
you're
Is
never
that
you're
not-
never gonna see pure football if you're obsessed with money. By the
I'm
way,
just saying his
we're
price.
using
Like,
fair
when you
money.
buy someone for the same price, you expect, something.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because
All right,
he's getting paid
conversation.
he's getting paid very low wages. So in the long run, it's really not that expensive of a signing. Rather,
Yeah,
if you buy
100
Haaland,
million is
let's
different.
talk about City. This whole bullshit about transfer value or transfer cost, that's all bullshit. I want to see what the entire contract is worth with the transfer fee. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear anything more about, he costs 100 million. He costs 250 million. Oh, no. But if he's getting paid 30 grand a week, it kind of balances out in some ways. Obviously 250 million is a lot, but
I mean,
like Rasmus
he's
isn't
trying to play
Rasmus is
for
making
100
like
mil.
one. He's making what?
So if you sign a player for 100 mil, but he's only on 50K a week, what are your
Yeah.
expectations from you?
Yeah, Anthony's
Well, the
on
ex
10 million
well,
per year, by the way.
it's that to me that speaks of you're buying a player that's has high potential, and he knows it. Like, and he's
Does he
not
have high
he's not.
potential?
That's the contract reflects how we value him, right? We paid a lot for him because we needed a striker. We didn't want to sign someone who is a stopgap, right? We wanted to sign someone who we could develop, who has potential, and then the wage we're paying him is, and that was the cost because he was on a long contract at Atalanta, right? He was, or I think he had like a couple more years left. So we paid the value that he think he is. He's a 70 million striker, with at the time when he had 3 years left on his contract. And then the wage we're paying him, I don't believe is extremely high. I have to double check.
Anthony's on 10 million, 10 and a half a year.
And for how many years?
5?
So that's 50 million. Yeah. So overall he's 150 million. Like I said,
50.
I don't think
Alan?
that is the best situation. I'm on record that is the only possible mistake so far.
Mason
The
Mount,
rest
but
are
I think
solid.
he's
Mason
a-
Mount, yeah, Mason Mount is there too.
No,
think
Mason
it's
Mount's
just-
all right. Mason Mount's all right.
He
I
has
think
big
there's a bit
goodwill.
of marketing. There's a bit of marketing around that too.
I think we
Right.
deserve to get
It's British.
for that. Okay.
Holyund
Oh,
is on
Tony Cruz.
85 million pounds. So that's got to be
Guys,
more
guys,
in euro.
Guys, let me just say this. Let's move on. By next week or upper week,
Yeah, on Monday.
No.
on Monday.
Bottle
Monday
was
we're gonna
shitting.
need
Hey, Mordecai. Bottle was shitting on Holyund.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't take them seriously. I don't take them
Okay.
seriously.
Okay, Bottle, you hear that?
And,
You're-
and I'm,
okay.
and I'm a troll, and I'm not taking that seriously.
Listen, you can take it seriously or not seriously. I don't rate Hoyland.
I'm just saying, I'm cooking all of you. That's all I know, man.
He's not an adult yet. Once he
That's the
turns-
sound of
once he
sizzling.
try a
He's
beer-
not an adult, but I see what in Hoyland like a Timo Werner.
w-
And
once-
I rate Timo Werner for like 20 mil, I bet.
Once,
Relax.
yeah, once he could buy a beer, we could talk about him.
No. The thing with Ireland is
He
this,
can
right?
buy a
The thing-
beer.
and this what Andy
Not in the U.S.
spoke about it. He said the thing with Ireland is this: that he needs to focus on him, especially the last 2 games we've seen him play. Right
Can you hear that?
over, try and
That looks pretty good.
backs.
I'm kind of hungry now.
That's
Again.
all I hear when I talk to you guys. I'm just cooking you guys.
No,
Yeah, because you're delusional.
The sizzling.
that's why. It's delusion.
the cooking you're speaking about is crack. That's you're cooking dope.
I'm cooking you guys.
Cooking.
You
That's
guys have
cooking.
been cooked. Consider yourself cooked. All
Dope.
right. I've cooked you guys.
We'll know the
I'm
answer on
gonna
Monday.
put
We'll
you
know the
guys
answer
in
on Monday.
foil and put you in the fridge. Let's move on to Tony Cruz.
You cook
I'll-
something and then put it in the fridge?
I don't know. Let's move on. I'll leave it on the stove.
All right, Tony Cruz.
Tony Cruz. Wait, we already talked about Tony Cruz.
Yeah, he's a bum. Moving on. He's gonna
Okay,
get
I
grouped.
Maybe one of the
Okay,
best
if you
players
don't have
of all
anything
time
nice to
is-
say, sorry, go ahead, Bottle.
I just want to
I'm just saying, man. The man that fucking rates Jordan Henderson like he's a god, and then talks shit about Tony. I'm just saying,
my goal Iniesta is Clay. By the way, I'm just letting you know the best midfielder of all time, Andres Iniesta.
That's an interesting question. Well, they don't really play the same position. You'd have to compare more to Xavi.
My goal. He can
Are we
probably do
putting him? Who's better, Xavi or Tony Cruz? Ooh, now we're getting into some
Ooh.
heated territory.
this
I gotta put
play-
that on the screen. I'm putting that on the screen. Hold on. Where? Let me find some
becomes
text. Go ahead.
in a sense of way that they were both the same kind of similar roles what they had in that team. They're both equal in my opinion. Like they kind of did everything. Except for Xavi was more of Xavi scored a lot of goals in terms of when he broke that record of scoring, wherever that record was during that prime Barcelona team.
I don't think he scored a lot of goals.
He did. He scored what 15 goals in a season for a midfielder. He broke a record. That
I
was
mean, like one season, yeah, but I mean in
yeah. Well,
general.
that's correct. So the thing with Xavi is this: they're both equal. I don't think no one is better. They're both equal. They've both done it all. They both won it all. They both were they were both valuable to their team. So they're both equal in my opinion. But the goal midfielder of all time, in my opinion, is still Andres Iniesta.
I'm just saying, man. 39-year-old Modric about to win his 6th Champions League.
Hey, he's not better. He's never gonna be better than Iniesta. I don't give a damn what he wins.
You say what you want, but one of them is still playing at the top 5 leagues. The others, what is he fucking Japan?
This is 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago, by the way.
He's probably better than Zidane then, because Zidane was
old
Is he better than
stats.
Zidane? Is Modric better than Zidane?
Well,
They're
I mean,
different.
generally,
Different.
it's different positions, but I'm just saying.
If you
Modric's
go by
definitely made a case
stats,
for one
if
of
you
the
go
best
by
midfielders.
if you go by stats, I don't know, but
I'm
just
pretty sure
as
Modric clears.
Hold
If
on.
you look stats, I think Modric clears. Is what I'm pretty
Hold
sure.
on. No,
I mean, he's got a World Cup and a
Do you know why
Ballon
Iniesta
d'Or.
clears, right?
Vale,
Iniesta,
vale,
Well, that's not stats. That's trophies.
Iniesta has done
That's
everything
a-
they
it's a
used to do.
stat.
The guy, you talk about a big game player, right? He's for a midfielder. He step up in big moments. World Cup final, he's scoring the final. Champions League, I think he's going to assist or I think a goal in the final.
He broke Chelsea's heart.
Are you trying to say Modric is not a big game player?
I'm not saying much.
What are we comparing now? I forgot. Are we going to Iniesta now? Are we saying he's clear of Xavi? Do we all agree?
No.
No, I'm comparing these two guys. Guys, I'm comparing these two because they're similar positions. I'm not going to compare them with. So yeah,
I wouldn't
let's
say
get.
they're too different in like quality. I think Xavi and Cruz are definitely probably on the same. I love them both. Great players during their days. Definitely made. They put their names like cemented in some of the greatest midfielders of all time.
Yeah, they're both equal in my opinion. I don't think there's a better because like they're like even statistically wise, right? They're both similar to the point that they're both equal.
All right, who do you like better? Like who do you want in your team?
Oh, it's tricky. The thing with Xavi is Xavi can actually. The thing with Xavi is Xavi actually. You can say carries the ball or dribble well with the ball than what's his name? Cruz. But Cruz is a better passer than him.
Who do you want in your team? Come on, Mordecai. Who do you want in your team?
How tall is Cruz? Is what 6 foot, right?
He's like 6
Yeah,
foot.
he's taller. He's taller.
I'm have to choose, unfortunately.
If my team is more like passing, I'm gonna take Xavi. If I'm doing more quick counterattacks, I'm gonna take Cruz. Stylistically, I'm probably taking Cruz.
There you go. That's an
You
answer,
can take
NL.
both. Yeah,
You see how that's done?
yeah. I'll take. Yeah, I said. What do you want to? I literally chose Tony Cruz.
Oh, you did? Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry, I missed that. I missed that.
I taller, and I said Tony Cruz is what above 6 foot, right? So yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Bottle. I'm assuming you're picking Cruz.
The goal, by the way, is still.
I mean, I love Cruz and Xavi both. I think it'd be hard to pick. It's more what your team plays like, and
Yeah, that's
you
that,
really
that was
can't
my-
go wrong with either one, honestly.
That was my
But obviously, I'd probably prefer Cruz for obvious reasons, but you can't go wrong with Xavi either. I'll say.
Yeah, Xavi and like the thing that what made Xavi good was that also Xavi had obviously Xavi's partners in midfield were also those guys partner in crime like those guys they were crazy.
I'm going with Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz.
Cruz.
For me, he's more taller, probably more. For the modern game, you probably need him more.
I like his long shot abilities. I think that puts him over the edge as a defensive midfielder, and his power, his ability to ping the ball. Like he just has general more like that. I remember watching Barcelona back in the day, and I was like, man, if they could, because they have the ball around the box so often. If one of them just had a shot on him, like imagine playing tiki-taka around the box, you know, Dani Alves overlapping, Jordi Alba underlapping, and then Toni Kroos is out there and you don't close him down like they would do with sometimes with other guys. Like that's issues. You gotta have issues.
He had a better ball striking than Xavi for sure. His technique was different. Yeah, he was taking, he take the free kicks, the penalty kicks for Real Madrid too. Yeah, his techniques are lethal, so you got to close him down. Then the thing with the Xavi and those guys just instead of them, like, I understand you like, oh yeah, shoot, but those guys, they were just trying to cut you up as slice way up.
Yeah, Xavi's short, quick passes.
Short, quick passes, like those guys, like they could the amount of spaces that they open up that they can shoot, outside the box, right? And they won't take it. They'll just keep passing. The back goes happen. That's what those guys would do.
All right, guys, we're at 9 o'clock. What else do you want to talk about?
The final, no? You don't want to talk about the final?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the final.
And Vincent.
Okay, did you guys see the final?
Yeah,
I did.
Can you do me a favor real quick and say to the live crowd that I know you were right again?
Oh, that's right. We were watching together. We watched that final together.
Yeah.
And what was I talking about very early on, NL? What was I talking about?
You can't. No. Let's not do this, guys.
You said you were gonna cook me. I'm curious how you're gonna cook me when I said it before you.
Mordecai was there, right? Mordecai. When I joined that,
Mordecai was there.
This is what Carl Will Champ told me, right? He told me this. This is a game you can analyze, and we can talk about that. Just analyze the game, and I did because
I said it was this is the match for the Tacticos. When it was 0-0. When it was 0-0.
Yeah, when I was speaking about the height and stuff, about how being tall and physical is important in the game, I was getting laughed at, and this game was proof for me to use to this bomb called Power.
You weren't getting laughed at. You weren't getting laughed at.
Heightism. That's what the tactical.
Heightism.
No one laughed at you.
You laughed.
I mean, to be fair, we laugh at NL a lot.
And that's also true, but
you're not laughing now, are you?
No. You were head over heels about pace and power. That's what it was. You weren't. It's not like there was no in between. There was no in between. Like in Leverkusen, we looked it up, right? Every single player on Atalanta was 6 foot or taller, but the way they matched up with Leverkusen, they just dominated them in that aspect. It's not like but Leverkusen were abnormally small. Like you don't need every single player to be 6 foot. Atalanta did, and they took advantage.
In my opinion, yes. Because this is why was key, right? The thing with when you have a technical team like what's their name? Bayer Leverkusen, right, with Xabi Alonso team. The antidote to that to stop them is being physical and being just physical specimen in your team, just being physical with them, and that's what you saw Atlanta do. To that in that game, they were just like I keep telling you, Florian Wirtz was literally nowhere to be found. His head was literally gone. He gone the ball and he loses it.
Yeah.
Like they were just being physical, and I was saying to you, they were going punch for punch, man to man, and you going man to man, your backline with there's no extra guys, there's no extra guy to help.
Right.
That's marked.
Yeah.
They were going long.
That's how Atalanta has played for a while. That's their style.
And they were going long to guys of Florian Wirtz.
By the way, that style didn't always work. Just a little quick callback, okay, for you frauds.
Yes, it does. What do you mean?
It didn't always. No, it didn't. It didn't always work. Right, Gasparini had to train his team to play that way. Anyways, go ahead.
Obviously, the plays.
But you expect Ten Hag it to work right away. All right, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up. I shouldn't have brought this up.
Don't try to make this with Ten Hag. The thing is, with Gasparini, right? Atalanta with the.
It's high risk football. It's high risk football.
They were signing. Hold on. They were signing. Bro, Zappacosta is still playing for them. Kolasinac is still playing for them. Like these are guys that they were kicked out from Chelsea and Arsenal.
They fit the profile of what they
Because
need.
the Italian Serie A doesn't require the intensity that Premier League requires. That's the
Yeah.
reason why every United player that left and went to the Serie A was successful. Every
I agree.
player that left
I
United and
agree.
went to Serie A was successful.
Who wasn't? I think every single one was.
Smalling.
Smalling,
in his
Darmian,
Lukaku,
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan,
Sanchez, yep.
Damian.
Smalling.
Smalling,
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone like those
And
players.
Salah
Yeah,
was
his
terrible.
first season, he was the
And
best
Salah was
defender in his
terrible.
first season.
Well,
Salah was the best
terrible.
defender in
Salah
the
was
first season.
good, to be
Yeah,
fair.
Salah was terrible. Yeah.
Listen.
Well,
just
that
let's not
works.
get into
That works with the
whole-
logic that Sonny's presenting. By the way, that Salah would be terrible in Syria.
The thing with ISM is this, right? So the thing that's why I said with United this summer, right? If those guys don't wake up and say, you know what, 6 foot plus, physical, they have physicality and they're technical at the same time.
Absolutely.
They're not, don't want
Look at
those guys,
Højlund.
don't pick them.
Jesus.
I don't want them.
Højlund would.
I'm gonna-
Højlund came from this Atalanta team. We
What
and
about Lisandro?
Diallo
What about
and
Lisandro?
Diallo. Lisandro's a ball playing center back.
I'm ready to make him a squad player. I'm not
This
making
is so
him
sad.
back.
He's literally becoming the scapegoat of our team because he's short. You guys are literally bullying a short person right now. There's literally nothing. There's no. This is showing how biased you guys are against
I'm
short
not
people.
biased.
I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud.
You literally swapped this from Atalanta to talking about Martinez.
No.
Because we're talking about how Atalanta beat him, the height.
I'm not being biased with the Lisandro Martinez thing. Lisandro's a good player. He's a fantastic player. But at the end of the day,
You can't have 11 of him. I get it. You can't have 11 Lisandro Martinez because a team like Atalanta will dominate you no matter how good you are.
can I have my point? Which, especially with the way
Bro,
Tenag's style of play, right? Especially in the Premier League, what he's trying to bring in the Premier League, going punch for punch, right? He needs high technical, physical, defenders. And look, the only one we have in that squad right now is literally Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's the only one.
Okay. We're back to United again. All right, let's get back to the game.
Can we all just say congratulations?
See, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to land a point and he goes back to United. What?
Okay.
It's no fly zone. No fly zone. You can't fly over Manchester.
Yeah, congratulations,
We
Atlanta.
talked about the Serie A a little bit. Congratulations to them. Right now, they have 9 places in Europe. They might get 10 if Fiorentina win Conference League.
Wait, they have
That's kinda
9?
crazy.
Yeah.
Right now, they have 9 places in Europe, and they might have 10 if Fiorentina win Conference League.
Man, that's crazy.
4 Champions League spot.
Half the league is about to be in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means it's more of a chance of them not getting those spots next year.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for Sassuolo.
No, I think it's only wins. Oh no, you're right.
The Prem, we should just eye our face right now. We ain't shit.
No,
Because
the
we were
Prem is
saying-
competitive in a
we
different
were
way.
talking
It's
about
I never said the
that's-
quality of the Prem
Yeah.
football is the highest. That doesn't matter when it comes to farmers leagues.
Low Block City.
Good luck to you, man. But Carson,
Yeah, so Atalanta, they were just eating up the turf. That's what I noticed very early on. All right, what?
The first was it the first guy to score a hat-trick in the European final or something
Yeah.
like that? Nigerian. Shout out to see my Nigerian brothers doing it again.
He's English. He's English.
Shush.
Ex-English.
Plays for Nigeria. You bum.
No, he's English.
No.
You
He
guys
plays
keep
for-
claiming.
Nah, but see, guys. The thing, you gotta respect my country is caring.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Olise is doing it too. I don't. Olise
Man,
is
I'm
not.
yet to see Nigeria produce a midfielder.
Charles Ketelar, 6'4". Scamacha, 6'5". The shortest 6 foot was Adamalo Lukumin. That was the shortest. And you saw him even when he was one-on-one with that being that 6 foot frame, he did that step over. He got, the step over has that much more. You create that much more space. You create that much more space, and you get chances.
That step over is like that. When he did that step over, I'm like, that just reminded me of like that was literally CR7. Step over, create separation, boom, and just fire the shot.
Yeah, look at this, man. Kolasinac, another player that leaves Arsenal to win a trophy. Isn't that something?
Hey, Arsenal, see, the thing with Arsenal Football Club was that the nasty agenda.
Arsenal has bigger fish to fry.
If Bayer Leverkusen had won this, won the Europa League, right? If Bayer Leverkusen had won the Europa League, right? The nasty agenda Arsenal, bro. I would be like, they might be a bigger club than. I mean, they've done the invincible. They win the Europa League.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else to add for the YouTube before we head to Twitch?
Wait, guess which Arsenal player got nutmeg for the goal? Xhaka.
Terrible game. I was saying the guy was bro.
Hold on. Anything else to say? What were you saying, Bottle?
I was gonna say, what are you guys' thoughts on Xhaka smiling, receiving the second place medal?
I don't know. That's.
I mean, the thing people say, people say, oh yeah, he's smiling. I don't have an issue with that. I love that. Yes, you lost a European, final. Obviously it's part of the journey of from getting what they were last year to this side. No one ever thought that they will be in 2 finals that can get them in trouble this season. No one thought that.
Yeah.
So for me, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mordecai, what do you think?
It's fine.
It's fine. Sonny, what do you think?
He hasn't won much, so.
Sonny, what do you think of Xhaka smiling?
No. Good talk.
All right, folks, and that wraps it up for the Thursday throw-in. We'll see you next week. Maybe it'll be on a Thursday, maybe it'll be on Friday. Who knows? But just find it here on YouTube. Hey. You're muted. I'll unmute you. Go ahead. Say your shit.
New era at Man United on Monday.
Oh, yes. Back to Man United. Hated, adored, never ignored, you frauds.
They're my biggest rival. I have to.
Hated, adored, never ignored.